I was taken by the Divine Word in 1976 while I was already here with the Politan. I started here in 1973. 1976, I passed my comprehensive exam for MA. And so, because the head of the languages department, who was Mrs. Pilamore, was one of my teachers in the graduate school. Okay? And at that time, she was the head, no, of the languages department, and there was a need for an English instructor. And so she called me. I never applied. I was just taken in. The application was just afterwards for formality's sake. Now, when I was read the Divine Word, it was just Father Mercado, Leonardo Mercado, was the president. Now, he was fond of writing books. He was really a writer. Now, among us teachers of English in the Divine Word, he wanted to select one who could edit the proposed to be publication, because there was it was Pape. Yes, Pape. Pape was the one who was trying to sponsor books, writing of books. And among us members of the faculty, Divine Word, I was the one chosen. Yeah. So he asked me if I had already edited a book. I said, no, I haven't. Only my thesis, because I was already writing my thesis at that time. So among us, I was not chosen. I don't know about why. Probably because I never said no. Some of the teachers even tried to discourage me because they said, no, the compensation is very small. Don't take it. But I was not after compensation. I was after the experience, learning, so forth. So that was how I became an editor of the Divine Word. In 1982, I was taken by Father Mercado because he was the president and the dean of the graduate school at that time. He took me as the editor of the Late Summer Studies. What is this Late Summer Studies? Okay, this was the journal of the graduate school of the Divine Word. If a school has research, if a school has a graduate school, it is a must have a journal. And so that journal has been edited by several editors already. And at that time there was no editor, so I was also taken in by Father Mercado to edit the Late Summer Studies. After that, I was commissioned by him to edit the Late Summer, the Waray Literature, including the series of books already, So I never said no.
So, bali po sir yung mga nakasulat po dun sa Waray Literature, pina-edit na po sa inyo. Saan po sir yung ang lagas nga naganto sa
all of these, no. The project was this. We were given tasks, but of course with a fee. Okay. Some of us were given the task to translate these works. Others were given the task to compile. So all of these were compilations from people, and there were several of us who anyway, there is a list there in the book.
So, bali kayo po yung nag-edit na, tapos iba po yung nag-compile, iba po yung...
Yes, I was the one who edited the book.
Sir, bakit po yung...
I also had my own compilation. I had also my translations there.
Opo, nakita ko po yun. Sir, bakit po retold lang? Meaning po, have you talked to her to this pasta po?
No, it was Mrs. Cinco. It was her compilation. These short stories for faith. Okay. Now, she did also research. She asked some of the old folks about stories, and so she took wrote them down.
Siya po yung nag-translate, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yung mga...
Oh.
Okay.
So that's why it's retold by.
Retold by. Ano po yung susumatong, sir? What is it?
Susumato means story, narration.
Yung short story, ano po yung kailangan sa susumatong?
Susumaton is as a vague word. It could be myth, it could be a folk tale, but something which is to be told is susumaton. Susumat ba? You tell. Susumaton means from that word sumat.
Ang familiar po kayo kay Connie H. Seaton, ang writer din po.
Hindi.
Yung kay Saint Salo Figueroa.
Figueroa?
Yung
Mga writers?
Opo. Consorcio Cartel po. Yung mga nag-retold po ng mga nasa books na yun.
Sa kanya yan, si Mrs. Cinco. She was the one who had met those persons.
So ngayon po, sir, do you still write po ang mga oral literature or...
No, I'm not writing anymore. Especially since the closure of Divine Word. Okay, fine. I am here as an editor also, but not active as before at the Divine Word.
By ilan pong lahat books yung na-edit mo?
First, like oral literature. That was the first. The anthology. The short stories are found there. Then Kandabao. Kandabao is a combination of two words, meaning Kandaya and Ibabaw. Kandabao meaning Leyte and Samar. Kandaya, Leyte, Ibabaw, Samar. Those were the names of these places before the coming of the Spaniards. So we combined Kandabao for Leyte, Kandaya, Ibabaw, Samar, Kandabao.
Sinising ko po, sir, nag-teach pa rin po siya ngayon.
I don't know. She had been teaching at the Divine Word, also at Maritime.
Marina.
Marina.
Sa may San Juanico
Oh,
po.
I don't know if she's still there. She had a twin sister who was at LMU, but she already died. I don't know about her. I don't think she's still. I don't know. We never met. We never met.
Bali, yung compilation lahat, bali, dun po because of Father Mercado.
Because of Father Mercado. Yes.
Pero you're the one nga, nag-edit.
Yes. Aside from the second one was Candabao. The third was Jaime C. de Vera. Fourth, Binalayan Fishing Ritual Drama. And then some of the books of Father Mercado, Right in the Philippines, Research Methods in Philippine Context. There were some books that I edited for Father Mercado.
Sir, can I ask po yung biography niyo po?
Yes, I have here. I prepared because you told me. I mean,
Thank you. Sir, pwede rin po namin karikahan ng teacher.
okay lang.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Okay lang.